What is up, everyone? How's it going? Stop that there. Actually, no, we'll still need that. Um, Lower the sound a little bit, so when we eventually uh get down to it. How's it going, everyone? It has been a good long while since I streamed. Mainly I was busy, but I also kind of didn't want to just keep streaming and then do another stream where I give updates on the Mario Kart DS video. And so I got it done. Video's out. It's in the description if you want to see it. One thing, audio improvement. It's something I got at the end of the project, which was a plugin to remove a lot of mouth clicking sounds. Some of them will still be there, but it's a lot of the more obvious ones should be off. And I added it to the video. That's why it fixed some of the audio problems. And it also is on the stream now. So, you know, a lot better. Makes a better video. Makes a better stream. Audio has always been kind of one of my weak points. Not my strong points. Anyway. So we're back playing Pokemon. Been a while. A change that we're doing, hopefully this doesn't affect things too much, is that I've now swapped over the save file. Because before I played it on my computer. And I also had the save file synced to my Steam Deck. But now I have the Anthor that I'm using, and I'm going to just capture straight from that. And I'm going to capture straight from that. And that's what I'm going to try to do from now on, for like if we ever do another game, because for the most part, especially for most games we'll be playing, or, you know, especially if it's like really older games, doesn't performance-wise it's not going to be that big of an issue. And it just allows me not to have to worry about transferring the save file over. But also still being able to do things off stream. Because that just makes things a whole lot more fun, more interesting. And so I don't have to do about tons of grinding and stuff like that. So that's what we're going to be doing. It also helps that I can actually focus on like making sure I can respond to chat and stuff if that ever happens. Because the way I did it before, my main screen was focused on the game, and so this allows me to just play like this. So there we go. So last time, where we left off, here's the sound. I'm going to make sure it's at least a little bit hearable. Last time, we were near Rustboro. Not Rustboro. Moss Deep. We did the Moss Deep Space Center event, or event like battle with Maxie and the other Magma admin. And now Team Aqua is going to under the C4 cavern with the submarine, and we're going after them. So I did. I actually really haven't played much like in the between. It's been like 2 months. It was like it's been over a month actually, because it was like I played like early June, July, and now it's middle of August. I did some. Oh, swap over. Sorry. There we go. So now we're here. I did some grinding, and I got the. I went to Setopolis just so I can get the save point. And in terms of Pokemon, because we need somebody with Dive, I have Diver here, and so I replaced Poyo. And Steelheart, lowest level team member. Still not in Aggron yet. That's a level 41, so it's a little bit of ways away. I did give her, though, I did finally get to do Double Edge. which is kind of the whole reason why I decided to go with this Pokemon, because it allows me to use a high-powered move, especially when I get my full power when it fully evolves, no recoil. So that's pretty cool. So it'll most likely be Steelheart will be a we send out first, pull back, and unless we could fight it, and then we'll try. So that's how we're gonna roll. I think C4 Cavern is literally right over here. So down here, yeah. Now, one thing about diving, actually, I realized it's been a while since I've really played, especially like GBA, Ruby Sapphire Emerald. It's really slow. Like, it's even slower than surfing, so I don't really like that. This music's pretty good though. But this is the C4 Cavern. We got the so now we can get up. And here we go, we got our first dungeon. Or not another dungeon, so. Do we have wild encounters? We don't. Okay, no wild encounters. That's cool. Gotta be kidding me. Alright, arguably the one move I don't really care for at the moment is Aerial Ace. I can replace that with something else. I just don't really want to get another Pokemon because I'm already a Pokemon down. Forgot about that. Alright, well now we're good. So one thing about HMs is just, it's not ideal. Oh, so there's wild encounters. Okay. Well, that's fun. I literally just didn't get any random encounters at that point. Such a piece of crap. Alright. It's all good. Got max repels. It's all been good fun. Alright. To our first fight. And I think we're actually going to fight Kyogre. I actually don't know. No, I think we're fighting Archie though. So this is like it. There we go. Anyway, let's just talk, because this is going to be a lot of boring fights. So again, so the video's out. It's probably sound for you guys. So, just trying to talk. Alright, so yeah, so the video's out. I'm trying to get I'm working on the next one. It's not going to be as long, and it definitely should not take as long. Not even close. It's a shorter video. I'm not going to say the game yet, but it's very simple. But it leads into other things, and it also kind of, because in the description of the channel, I kind of did the thing where like I cover games I find interesting or games that lead to interesting topics. This one's more in the second category, because even though the game's kind of cool or kind of interesting to talk about, it's more so I get to talk about something else that's related to the game. and it will lead into a more interesting here. Gotta make sure I do these strength pulls right. Do that, push that there, and then do that. Rock smash. There. Trying to just explore around a little bit, get into some fights. Oh, that's... Okay. This here. Oh, sorry. It's a kind of thing where I can't just mindlessly do it. I do that, and then I do that, and then I do this here. But in terms of what I've been playing, I haven't really. I mean, I did. So in terms of the one thing I've played a lot this year, besides Xeno stuff, which I haven't completed, Xenoblade 3. I kind of fell off that game. I gotta get into it at some point again, because it's. I still want to complete those Xeno stuff. It's just. You know how it is. And anyway, but I played a lot of FF14, and that's... I played like 3 hours of the game like last year, because I wanted to, and then I kind of stopped, and then I played like a couple, and then I like earlier this year, I got back into it, and I've gone from, you know, again, like 3 hours into AR to beating Endwalker. And it took a while. And that's also doing, like, that's not just, like, not just doing main story. I did, except for, like, well, I've pretty much done everything except for, like, relic stuff. Except for, like, relic quest lines, the final Nier raid, and the Four Lords quest line. And like any ultimate or like extreme stuff. I did every like trial. I did all the raid content. I did binding coils later. I didn't do it on like level. So I did that before Endwalker. But otherwise, that's doing every alliance where like I just did it all. So it took a while. Like, don't get me wrong. It took a long while. And I took multiple breaks. Because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to fight. Wouldn't be able to get through it. It's a game that can easily burn you out. But that's mainly what I've played. Except I basically I finished up like my main. Basically, I only took like one break. Honestly, it was one break. I played like for 4 months. I got through up to most of Shadowbringers. I got that in April. And then I took a break, and then, like, late July, or in July is when I got back into it and started playing. want to make sure I'm doing all the fights because I want to get as much experience as possible. But honestly, I'm picking up on swapping a heal television quickly. And then I'm going to swap television to the But yeah, again, I played a lot of Endwalker, man. Or a lot of FF14s. It's just kind of my game. This. It's this. Strength. Yep. Go. Here, go here. Pick this up for a second. Do our surf puzzle. See what this is here. Just do the fight here. Alright. Hopefully there's not many issues with doing the stream like this. It just makes it easier. Kinda gonna be my go-to if I can. Under you. Yeah. It's a lot of damage. Should get me all 40. No. And go back. That's gonna be a fast one. Let's see if we just let her bolt you there. I'm actually really happy with this team. I hope it does well during the MB4 and stuff. That's a good one. So 40 on that run. It's actually gonna swap in Icarus sometimes. Steelheart, I want her to level up because that level is really important. Like, levels are really important. But the issue is that like rock types just have it really rough in this generation. Honestly, that's what I've noticed. Oh, Shelly. Alright. Sticking Shelly. I'm gonna Swords Dance. I just gotta go faster now. Shadow Ball. Oh, wow. Let's... ah, crap. Shadow Ball again. Slash this. Does a lot of damage. I think I'll fight with sticking me. Oh. That gets into level 40. Mighty and alright. Gonna swap out. Yeah. Icarus, you've already done well. I'm going to try Gesture. Double team. Alright, I want to try something here. This might work, this also might backfire immensely. So. Yeah! It's gonna shred through. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, sure. This. Give it curse that, and then give Guster. Just want to make sure I don't miss. Did I? Oh, that's good. Alright. Man. Alright. Alright. Just do window. Don't want to mess this puzzle up. So the middle. Do the sides. Do this one. Push that to the side. Do that. Do that. 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 Do that. There we go. And we got the Earthquake TM. Oh boy. Alright. Now, interestingly enough, I want to check something. There would be there would be the goat, by the way. The goat. Where's the moves? I think Gen 3 version. Where's Gen 3? Still Gen 3 decks. That's what we need. So it's 52. Okay. Oh, shoot. That's fine. That's 52. That's gonna be probably hard to reach. Earthquake's one of the best moves, and Swampert is one of the best to use it, so. Don't need Dig anymore. Now we got the go of moves. So. I also got Brick Break. I wonder if I can put that on somebody. Only on Mudsworth. Maybe it could be something like on Toyo, I don't know. Alrighty then. Turn my music on for me, because I finished it. So here we go. I'm gonna start with Icarus. And hopefully things go well. Let's see it one more time. Alright, here we go. Time for the fight. Three Pokemon. Mightyena is the starter. I got it. And he's level 41 on the low end. That's insane. I'm gonna Swords Dance. And he missed. Gonna Swords Dance again. I'm sending him to Sweep here. And it missed. Shadow Ball. This is like not very effective. Oh shoot. You piece of crap. Alright, Double Edge. Super potioned up, you piece of crap. That ain't doing nothing to me, okay. He can't do anything to me. Steelheart, you got this. He's gonna kill himself. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Double Edge down. One Pokemon down. Crobat, that's a powerful Pokemon. I'm gonna protect. Double Edge. I hate Confuse Ray so much. I wonder how much can it actually do to me. I have full heals. Oh, that can do some damage because Double Edge. Man, I'm just gonna keep trying this, I guess. Of course, he freaking heals. Alright, Steelheart, you gotta come on, man. Yeah! Yeah! Alright, this thing's gonna be tough. Gonna protect. Unless it tried to buff itself. Alright, nice. And I'm just gonna double edge. Okay, well, again, spend these full heals. Can't, man. He actually, I swept through him with Steelheart. I had to use items. I'll granted that. But they could not do much to me. Dang. Granted, it's not really that type of a fight. It's just... Wow. Oh no. Monitor the situation. You piece of crap! And Steven! Going to Sootopolis. It's a good thing fight. Alright. So I already got Sootopolis. You can just go there. Alright, yeah, I should fly there. Granted, I'll be honest, the one thing I'll say is like, the story in this game is, oh man. Oh wow, they're fighting inside Sootopolis. Cutscene. It does suck. The one thing I'll say, unless I'm wrong. Alright. So what do you mean to say here? The one thing I'll say is that in terms of like the ending, in a sense, like Ruby and Sapphire is a little better because it doesn't really have a super climactic ending to the main story. And what I mean by that is, I'm sorry. What I mean by that is that what is it? I'm trying to think of it. What I mean by that is that like you just don't want to I gotta think my way. I'm trying to think. Put some issues with my note sound. I'm gonna just load the processing a little bit. There we go. That may make it a little better. Um, but my main thing is that, like, because now I might be wrong about this because I don't fully remember. So we'll see if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure that, like, you just go to Sky Pillar or Sky Tower. I think it's Sky Tower. You go up to the top, so it's a dungeon, but and then you just see Rayquaza there. You talk to it, it flies off, and then it comes back here, and it's all done. It's not terrible. It's just that it would have been cool if there was some sort of... I mean, again, like, it's like, I wish there was, like, an actual climactic thing. Maybe even you have to catch Rayquaza. I mean, in a sense, it's kind of what the Delta episode... The Delta episode, like, obviously, like, again, Oras does not include a lot of things from Emerald. It does suck. It really does. But I wish Emerald had a lot more of a climactic ending, where, like, you had actually, you know, at least you had a fight or even catch. I mean, I think nowadays you would have you fight and catch Rayquaza. I mean, again, kind of basically what the Delta episode is. I mean, that's kind of how it is. I mean, I think the Delta episode, the funniest thing is, I'm not gonna play Oras on this thing, is that when I played Oras the last time, it was kind of a stark difference between, like, oh, the main writing kind of stinks. Like, it's just a very simple story, especially compared to modern Pokemon standards. And then you go to the Delta episode, and it's just a heck of a lot better. Like, just by far. In terms of, like, just writing's a lot more sharp. There's a lot more, like, actual themes. Some better, like, some actual characterization that's not super cookie cutter. It's not much, though. It's very... Oh, man, I'm really loud. It's not much, but it's better than it otherwise could have been. I want to know something, actually. Is there an issue with... How is that? Is that a lot better? No, I don't think so. This doesn't do much then. I think it's just I'm speaking. I guess I'm loud. Anyway. Alright. Oh, okay. I'm going to just swap out one. Move. I'm hoping I don't need Diver. I want to see something about Diver here. Because... Or not, about, I think it might be these for Pokemon. It'd be kind of funny if we could. It's not able to. Alright. That's all good. That's all good. So, Poyo's now the lowest level. So, we'll just quickly, or not quickly, we'll... put Steve in here. Go. If there is a fight, maybe. I don't think there is. There's actually some, like, setting over here, like... Alright. Wallace. This is the Cave of Origin. Oh well. This might be a grinding spot I have to do. I'll probably have to do some... I'm gonna try to finish... We're gonna try to finish this, the Crisis, and then we'll do like Victory Road and stuff. Probably just to be sure about it. Wow. Now Wallace is interesting. I mean, it's kind of the interesting thing. It's kind of going into more lore run territory. A Pokemon lore run, that'd be kind of crazy. He never did that one. Kind of hard to do, honestly, because it's just so esoteric. Pokemon's lore is very scattershot. Interestingly enough, with Wallace, he's kind of an interesting, like, because like most gym leaders, even Elite Four members, like Elite Four are worse, but most gym leaders, they're not really characters, and Wallace really isn't a character, but this kind of does that. Like, I guess there are some things maybe where you can have where the characters are actual like gym leaders, like outside the gym. It's like, you know, Brock, you go fight Brock, and that's it. You go fight Misty, and that's it. You go fight Roxanne, and that's it. For the most part, there's just not much there. Norman's actually, that's also what makes Norman so special, is that, like, in effect, he's a character before you see him outside the gym, and you can even, like, the one thing I kind of wish, and so this is kind of actually based off another game I played right now, and this has kind of also been done in Pokemon. I'm playing the Trails into this in the Sky first chapter, the remake of that game. Never played the original game. This is my first time, but I'm enjoying it. I'm like, what, 13 hours in? Still in chapter 1. It's a very fun game. The one thing that game does is it does the reoccurring, like, every NPC has like reoccurring dialogue, so you can always, like, you can, as things happen in the story, the world's actually like not static. The world's actually moving. It moves forward with the plot, which is really cool. I would love maybe, like, because like the thing is they've gotten better at doing this. Like, the gym leaders just kind of suck, as like they're not really characters. Brock, like he's a famous, like, battle, but he's not really a character. Any character you get is from just from the anime, which makes him an actual character with, like, actual goals. Brock in the games isn't really like that. And Wallace is kind of cool because, in a sense, he's kind of like Norman. And in a sense, it's kind of like a prototype of what they would be doing in future games, where they would actually try to make the gym leaders have, like, actual character and, like, have them outside of the gym and making them more interesting. In fact, actually, Wallace doesn't get, kind of ruins that in this game because he's not the champion. But it also, like, it's kind of, I do think that change is kind of, it is kind of like a weird change for it to just have Wallace be the champion. Because, like, I mean, really? Wallace is the champion this time around? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. And there's not much, like, he's just, and like, it's also, Steven's just like the thematic champion. But whatever. Like, it's just cool. Like, he actually at least appeared outside of his gym. He was an actual gym leader. Like, but he also, like, does things outside. That's what Black and White does so well. Alright. So far, Josie explodes balls. Plaza or Quaza, depends on your pronunciation. Guys, I wonder where it is. This makes no sense. How should I know? It was brought up somewhere? I doubt it. So it's the sky pillar. It's not. I got confused maybe because maybe it was like spear pillar or something. Again, they actually do some really cool lore stuff. Let's head over to Sky Pillar. So I think I don't think it's near Pacific, but I think it is out this way. So I'm gonna be a piece of crap just because I don't want to have to we're gonna fly over to Moss Deep. I actually want to see something here. Okay. So they don't see. This is the kind of thing where it would be cool if, like, the dialogue actually updated. It's a lot of dialogue. I get that. It's just that, like, that feature in that game is like it's a really good feature, and I wish other games would use it. Alright, well, I'm gonna try. I think it is just over here. So we'll probably have to get some fights. That's all good. I just I don't want to. I did a lot of these fights. They were kind of not really interesting. Because my idea is try to, like, get almost done with this thing. Well, again, there's some fights here. Because my idea is, like, I don't even know if we'll do much post-game, honestly. Because I'm kind of, like, honestly, I should have gotten this done a long time ago. Really what I just gotta do is I gotta just be able to do, like, like an hour to hour and a half long stream sometimes. I don't know, it's just, I don't really want to stream for like 3 or 4 hours. But that's how you get things done in a few streams, like you stream 3 or 4 hours. But, just look at these videos. Go. Sure. Oh, Gyarados. What fun Pokemon. Intimidate, right? Yeah, intimidate. I'm already trying to think about, like, what the next game is gonna be. Because I want to do this, like, have, like, on the channel, have, like, every Sunday, and really try to stick to every Sunday. I play a game for an hour and a half or whatever. And it's obviously not the fastest way to get through a game. Otherwise, arguably should be a game I actually somewhat know a little bit. Or something else like that. Arguably not a game that can take forever. I guess we'll just get to the Pacific Log Town. Definitely I'm not gonna play another Pokemon game because it does get boring. As long as you kind of a last minute decision when I first did it, which is kind of like I wanted to play a video game on stream and like actually do a series. I've done like video game where I play like actual. It's kind of why I started doing the demos. Which, oh yeah, by the way, I got some more demos to play through. I might do those during the week because I'm gonna be on a lesser stuff this week. So I got a few demos to play through. I don't know if we're not gonna do them all, but I have ideas or like I don't know if we're gonna try that classical demo thing anymore because it was kind of cool to play Xenogears, but it's also like I had to play Xenogears. Playing Xenogears is one of like the worst things sometimes. Alright. I'll get to Pacific Log. We'll unlock all the towns. I'll just play a little longer. No. I'll do multiple things. I'll do multiple things here. Oh, I wanted to originally do the post game, and maybe I don't know. I was thinking like this is taking way too long when I could have easily done this like, way earlier. Just it is what it is. I do just like playing a video game, sit back and play. We got home from church today. It was a great Sunday. Kingdom Hearts, I guess I haven't talked about Kingdom Hearts, man. That was a great thing. The Kingdom Hearts stuff has been great recently. Oh, there it is. Alright, we'll get to Pacific Log Town. They just give you Here is Pacific Log Town. Makes sense. It's pretty cool. It's kind of just a small little town. I would love it if, like, I'm not against optional stuff in video games, but I'm gonna heal. Well, there's Sky Pillar. I guess it's maybe a way to like get you to go here. Why not? That's cool. I mean, like, visually it's a really cool thing. I just don't know if there's much here, actually. Just explosion is something. I'll just talk to everyone. Okay, sure. Sure, buddy. That's fine. I'll just see what yep. Oh, I think that's good. Oh, okay. Alright, now I see. That makes sense. Alright. So we'll go to Sky Pillar. Right now we have all the towns unlocked for fast travel, so I'll definitely do some world stuff. I mean, that might be a mid-week stream then, maybe just going around doing world stuff. Probably not. Although, actually, we had another... Yeah. Sure, we also have another gym fight. That actually might be, Oh. Sure. Whatever. So you're really weak Pokemon. So I think actually that will probably be a midweek stream, is do it the gym leader. So one is the next we do that, and then on Sunday we'll do Victory Road. I might even try to finish it. Oh, Tentacool. That's pretty cool. Oh. Yeah, sure. Welcome to Sky. I wonder. Do we actually? Is this gonna be a? Are there people here? No. Oh wait. Now I get it. There's Weakwaza. Oh. See, that's my thing. It's just do this again, and then you just fly back to Topolis City. And we get again a cool cutscene, like a cool cutscene. I'll even mute myself for this. Not really. I'll do that, but you know, a cool cutscene. But like, insanely cool. Oh, wow. But I just don't like it. It's super simple. You don't really have to do anything. It's just a fight. And there we go. That's waterfall. Alrighty. So there we go. That's gonna be it. Yeah. Alright. So, we have gotten the... Again, it's the kind of thing where the spectacle doesn't... Like, it's a really cool cutscene. There's just no final boss. It's just an Archie fight. Like, you don't even do a 1v1 against Maxie. You do a 2v2 with Steven. You do a... Again, also just like... It's just difficulty-wise, they can't have a 6th Pokemon. Like, it just sucks. Because, like, Archie and Maxie, they kind of... And again, the writing's not much more deep. It's a little better, just because it kind of smooths out a lot of the edges that the other had. It ends with a very, like... Quasar comes in and saves everybody. You just have to walk up a very easy... It's not even a dungeon. It's just a couple rooms and one falling puzzle. That's it. Not even a puzzle. It's just go there. It's very straightforward. And that's the end of the natural disaster. Like, even Oraz's ending, like its main ending, like, or actually no, its base thing, does a way better job of having some actual climactic conclusion. And it just, I don't know, even then, it's just the kind of thing where it's just not as cool as it could have been. And it sucks that we couldn't get like an Emerald remake. That, I mean, the Delta episode does some of it. Like, what I'm really suggesting is like the Delta episode. That's literally what I'm suggesting, the Delta episode. But otherwise, I wish we could have gotten a full Emerald remake, or just Emerald was. It's my issue with Emerald, and it's just kind of the thing with like the story of this game kind of stinks. And I noticed that when I played Oraz, because it was basically unchanged. And I noticed it here too. It's just, I mean, obviously I really didn't read, I kind of skimmed through a lot of the dialogue this time around, but like, for the most part, it's just kind of better. But that's going to be it for the day. Video's out again, Mario Kart DS video's out. A link's in the description. Go watch it. All that good stuff. I will be working on the next one. Hopefully to have it out soonest. Like, it's a shorter video. I've done recording for it. It's a game that's super short, like you can do a playthrough in like 20 minutes. So I just need to do a couple more playthroughs and then I'll start writing quickly. And it's not gonna have as much research either because it's a very simple game. Midweek, I have demos. Some of them are on PC, some of them are on Switch 2. I will probably try to do at least one of them. And then we will try to do the Juan stream, the Juan fight, midweek as well. And then next Sunday, we'll try to finish the main game. I'm going to try to do midweek off stream, do a lot of the world stuff that I'm, make sure I have everything. And then we'll do a little bit of training up, make sure everyone's fine. And then we'll do Victory Road. And then we'll do the Elite Four. And we'll see how this works. Alright, thank you all, and I'll see you.